Welcome back. Now in Washington, it's time for the Oscars. Well, not exactly what you might be thinking about. These are the African Oscars for the Nollywood film industry. Viewers, Ndimyake Mwakalyelye tells us more. Ndimi.
Well, thank you, Vincent. Nollywood, the Nigerian film industry, churns out thousands of movies annually, but that's not to say that they compromise on standards or quality. Established just 3 years ago, Nollywood actors and actresses, and actually actors and actresses from around Africa and filmmakers get to experience their own version of Oscar night. Like in Hollywood, there are nominations and then an award night where a lucky few walk away with, well, an African Oscar given by Nollywood and African film critics. The accolades are bestowed by the Nollywood Film Critics USA. This year's award will take place this Saturday here in Washington, D.C. And joining me now to tell us more about this is Victor Olatole, President and CEO of the Nollywood Film Critics USA. Welcome to Africa 54, Mr.
Thank you.
Olatole, I meant to say. So Washington will be swarming with African actors, actresses, and filmmakers.
That's true.
This weekend?
Yes.
So give us a little bit of an insight into this big night.
Actually, the night will start on the 13th at the Holiday Inn Georgetown, where we're going to have the Nollywood and African Film Summit.
Okay.
And that's a 2-hour program. But the main event is on the 14th at the Warner Theater, where we expect about 200 actors from across the continental Africa and Europe and US, and some dignitaries and diplomats will be in attendance.
Now, I read somewhere that this is the only award that honors and credits African actors and actresses only around the world.
That's correct.
So?
That's correct.
So how do you choose them, coming from all over the place? Now, as the Nollywood critic for the film USA, this is your task, to find out all these movies that are made. I mean, Nollywood alone makes thousands a year, never mind the other movie industries. How do you go through that?
Actually, it's an all-year-round program. We review movies all year round, almost 24 hours. And we select movies from every country. We try to contact most filmmakers. Not exactly all of them, because it's humanly impossible, but we try to cover the entire continent.
And I made a mistake in the intro when I said it's Nollywood. It's not just Nollywood. Nollywood, of course, is what people associate the film industry in Africa to be, but there's so many other filmmakers on the continent, and this award honors all of them.
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit more about the non-Nollywood filmmakers.
Yeah, the non-Nollywood filmmakers, most of them come from Ghana. They actually make maybe about 25-30% of African films. And some from Cameroon, from Liberia, South Africa, and in between. And even though people actually use the term Nollywood for African films, but that actually refers to Nigerian films. But this award covers the entire continent and the diaspora.
So you have about 30 categories.
Yeah, about 37
best
categories.
Actors, Best Actor, documentary, etc., etc. What films are in the lineup?
For this year, we have Somewhere in Baltimore, and titles like Nurses from Hell, One Night in Vegas, Alan Poser, We Can Get Away. Those are just, and then some traditional movies like The Hand of Fate from the Gambia.
Okay. Wider range.
Yeah.
So do you ever hope that these African movies will also be one day part of the original Oscar in Hollywood? Is that the aspiration?
Yeah, we hope so. We hope so. We believe the American Oscar should actually have a Nollywood or African category, because I think we've earned it.
You think you've earned
it?
Yeah. And how do African actors, actresses, filmmakers stack up to Hollywood and US-made productions?
Well, some of them are. We have some great actors from Nigeria and Ghana, especially, like Genevieve Naji, Omotola, Majid Michel. These are very talented individuals. Olu Jacobs. These are very talented individuals, and I think they deserve an opportunity.
Now, in addition to the actors and actresses, you also have an honorary award. This year it's going to the president of Liberia, Nigeria, and his wife.
That's correct.
Why them? They're politicians. What are they doing in the movie industry?
Well, number one, for President Jonathan Goodluck, We believe it's not really easy to govern a country of 170 million people. And again, he's been very friendly to the film industry.
Okay.
So it's not just being the president, but he has helped a lot to help grow Nollywood. And for Mrs. Goodluck, the First Lady, she's a humanitarian.
Right.
So we approached her from that angle, not just being the First Lady, but also being a philanthropist.
Well, we'll end it here. Well, good luck with the awards
Thank
this
you very
weekend, and we
much.
hope we'll get to meet some of the winners.
Sure, sure.
Thank you so much. That's Mr. Victor Olatole, and he's the president and CEO of Nollywood Film Critics USA, joined us here on Africa 54.